Oi!
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
You should probably
Before we start, we haven't had an intro in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Idiot Friends. I am joined always by my co-host. Go ahead and say hi again.
Drew, howdy.
Krista, hi.
The
They're
retarded
all-
Mexican Jesse is always here.
No, you're
They're-
not. You don't say that.
We went because we went camping,
Yeah, I know.
and that recording was shit.
It was.
Yeah. First of all, the only one who's ever consistently here throughout all episodes is me.
You have
That's
to be.
true.
So
Yeah.
none of you can say that you
Wow.
are always here.
Wow.
The only
You
one
literally-
is Jesse.
because we text on the podcast if we're still doing the podcast. Okay.
So they have some news over there.
I'll break my neck. No, I'll relax and I'll break my fucking neck. That's how it happens. It's why my fucking spine's out of place.
Honey,
the
your entire
vertebrae-
body's out.
One of the vertebrae.
They're high over there again, if you can't tell.
I'm okay.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So what are the topics we're talking about?
Well, we tried to have this conversation last time, but it didn't work because the one person who would argue everything wasn't there.
Who?
You.
I'm like, me or Drew?
You.
Both of you.
Oh, yeah.
So we basically were gonna do if we were in or a part of, what role would we play?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Tank
I
would
feel
be
like
BS.
the fun one to start off with would be Power Rangers. That's the one we started off before.
Blue Ranger.
Jesse, you're gonna laugh because
Shut up.
the three of us
Shut up.
collectively
I called it.
agreed. We
Blue
collectively
Ranger or Black
agreed that you
Ranger?
were Pink Ranger.
No, Drew is Pink Ranger. We guessed
Oh,
that
nice.
Jesse was going to be Blue Ranger, or that he would want to be Black Ranger because he thinks he's a Red Ranger, but he's not.
I do not think I'm a fucking Red Ranger. The fuck is wrong with you?
No,
If
I would say
was
he
a
would
Red
only.
Ranger,
The only reason he would
you
argue
don't
Red Ranger is because
distract
I said I was.
Yeah, we said that was the Red Ranger. And
I
then we were the Blue
know
Ranger.
you're a Red
No,
Ranger.
we don't think that. We think that you think that.
I don't.
Okay, well now this is why we couldn't have this conversation because you weren't here to argue with us and defend yourself.
I called green or white.
Oh, we already called you Pink.
No, you're pink. I pink because
Have
you're
we met
pink.
you?
Fuck it, make Christian be pink.
No,
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 he's not.
no.
He's not perky enough.
Christian is the one
I know.
that wishes he was a Ranger.
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah, I'm Yellow Ranger.
You're a Megazord. Only there when we call
Evan said he would be green or black, one of those.
Yes. You punch me in the jaw. You think I'm gonna be nice?
Wow, I was really expecting him to argue the fact that I wasn't the Red Ranger. Cool.
Yeah, but now I get to hold this over your head until I
I
stop.
didn't mean to punch you in the face. Okay. Sorry.
Jesse, reel it in.
Oh no! Earlier today,
No,
we were talking with Gary, and she tried to fake punching me and
I
then
didn't
fucking
really
me in the
punch
jaw.
him.
Oh,
So I get to hold
oh,
it.
then Krista, I can't help you.
Okay, but it wasn't like I tapped you. Clearly,
It was like,
I didn't
it
weak
was
as
like
shit.
that. That's what I'm like, oh.
Okay, so yeah, I like punched him, and I'm dead.
All right, I got a good one next.
What?
What roles would we play if we were in an anime? I feel like Drew or Jesse would be main character.
I'm the female side character that's 50% useless, 50% not.
I'm dense as fuck. I'm the main character.
I would be trump card character.
Also, why he's the main character? Why he's the main character? He never dies. No matter how much shit
Yeah.
he goes through, he fought a truck and didn't die.
Speaking of shit, I go through everything I'm on through.
Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot.
Oh, by the way, have you ever been hit by a car? It hurts.
It's not fun.
One,
It does hurt. And two, hoods are surprisingly bouncy. They are. Hoods are surprisingly
Mm-hmm. It's got buoyancy.
almost got hit by a car when I was going to a what's it called? It was girls have dick appointment. What's the male version of that?
Booty call.
No,
It's
no,
booty
no.
call.
No. There's a specific word for it. Booty call can be universal. It can
Yeah,
be.
fair enough.
I mean, if you're pegging them, yeah. Exactly. It can be universal. But there's a specific word. It's like
Drew knows.
It's like it's like girls have dick appointment. Guys have
Pussy plans.
It wasn't pussy plans.
Pump.
It was.
I'll say pump appointment then.
I'm high and I can't remember it now. Pussy. It was pussy plan. Something. It's like P. No. I'm gonna remember it.
Kitty calls.
No. God no.
God.
Well, I mean, like booty call. Okay? I'm pretty.
Yes.
And I'm still drinking, and I'm still having more.
And you're drinking wine.
No. A disclaimer. I'm old enough to do this. Not really, but
You're close enough.
yeah, I'm almost there.
Speaking of legally able,
Oh yeah, I
Val,
can legally able it.
he's legally able to get
26.
alcohol.
Not yet. No, not till May.
No, he's legally able to get alcohol. He's big enough.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We won't check.
Yeah, I've been 25 since I was 16. So
I could probably pull off being old enough. I mean, people.
You just need to show off tit.
Yeah, I was like, people have been offering me drinks since I was 13. The fuck? One person straight up almost tried to fuck me until he found out how old I was.
And then he tried harder.
Well, he wasn't from the United States. And he was like, here, can I offer you a drink? Oh, wait, 18-year-olds can't drink in the United States, right? And I was like, well, I'm 13, so it doesn't matter. And his face.
I mean, hey, if you go to Japan.
Like, he had been...
bro, he's trying not to catch a case.
Like, we were
You
camping.
can't catch cases in this day and age. You're fucked.
To get me back to his tent.
Yeah. Well, Krista, if you go to Japan, age of consent, 13. Age to drink, 15.
Yeah, but, like, we weren't...
Yo, let's just go to Japan.
No, I'm saying, let's go to fucking Japan. Dude, I want to drink.
There's so much fucking hentai about kids. Not that I've seen any, but like when I used to scroll through Pornhub because now
Dude, you know Pornhub the box 97% of its revenue.
Yeah, because
hentai is gone. They took out 50%.
Yeah, do they know how much fucking revenue they've lost?
They lost 60%.
Yeah, I found out the reason behind it. Apparently, there was a lot of CP.
CP?
A lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
But here's the thing. They took away the hentai.
They kind of just took everything unverified just to be safe.
12 passes. No. Hentai is no longer able to be put onto Pornhub in general.
Yeah, because they're trying to be safe.
No, verified accounts can't even post hentai.
Yeah. There was a verified account that had put a video, and let's just say
it's going to be Hentai Haven from now on.
Hentai Haven?
No, fuck.
You have to. Well, here's the thing. It's not free anymore. It's bought by Faku. It's membership. H anime is what you're thinking.
Right.
X videos.
Pops up first.
H anime is
It's probably what it is.
H anime is dude. That's why I got that's why I downloaded.
Anyway, we totally interrupted Val. We were talking about video games and pop culture and shit, and now we're talking about porn.
Because I'm the one that changes.
He's like, he starts the conversation, Jesse derails, and I just roll with it.
Yeah, but that's how we work. But real quick, it'd be I would be main character, Krista's a side character, Drew's the rival.
Also, Krista gets shipped with everyone, and they hate her. Gay shippers hate her.
No,
with a vengeance.
Soccer
No.
or rock?
God, no.
Yeah.
No, she is not. She is Froppy.
Yeah,
that's fair. Froppy's useful.
Like Froppy doesn't get shipped with everyone. It's just she is so gay, no one can ship her with straight people.
I call Mina.
Dude, in My Hero, I would be. Yeah.
Do we really want to have this conversation again? We've already said that she's Bakugo.
Yeah, I'm Bakugo.
No, me. I'm like.
Oh,
Why are you
talking about?
Because I called you Floppy.
Oh, but no, I'm Bakugo.
No,
always Bakugo.
No, here's the thing.
Oh, fucking prove it. This is exactly.
Well, you guys are peeking over there.
No, I'm not doing it. Anyway, Val,
Yes.
what's the next subject? Like, who we are in pop culture and shit.
I would say we could move on to who would be the biggest threat in certain video games.
Me or Drew,
Jesse.
depending on the video game.
Well, I would say shooters. Jesse is a big threat.
Here's the thing: FPSs, Drew's forte. Third person, my forte. Racing, both our forte.
Third person.
Third person shooters. I'm really good at third person. Well, Drew, all my games that I play that aren't COD or racing, are all third person.
I play all. Okay.
I would say Halo is Drew's when it comes to FPS.
Yeah, I'm like FPS. I fucking
This is the Pokemon.
Oh, I didn't play Pokemon Go.
I can laugh at you in Valorant because said it.
I don't play.
Most guaranteed.
I don't play that. I'm like when it comes
I would say fighting games. I think I've played a lot of fighting games.
Okay at fighting games.
I would definitely say Taylor would destroy your in fighting games.
Dude, Tyler knows combos I didn't know were combos.
That fucker's life was Mortal Kombat and
Street
Fighter and all that shit. That was
the very underrated Soul Calibur.
Bro, Soul Calibur is not a fighting game. That's a fucking mythical game.
It's a fighting game.
Mortal Kombat, dude.
Bro,
the lore though, the story is a little odd because it resets.
Here's a good one.
Adds...
Wait, here's a good one. Kuwari from Ruby.
Oh, I'm Ruby.
You're multiple people.
I want to be Nora.
You are not Crow. You are the fucking farthest from Crow.
Who said they were Crow?
Drew.
I love you, but you're not Crow.
It's not.
You're out of your damn mind if you think you're Crow.
It's who we are.
Drew's Blake.
No.
What?
He's upset about that one. That's his wife.
That one hurt.
No, you know what I'm thinking? Nora.
Ren. No, I say Ren because he does martial arts. And he's good with multiple weapons.
Drew very often will just sit there and be like, I'll talk and I'll say something.
Ren.
So yeah, I can see it. Until he's like, oh, it's broken. I'm like,
here's the thing. No, ready? Krista. Here's the thing. He's Ren, but with a defect.
Yeah, his defect is called Nora.
No, his defect is called stupidity. Something Ren doesn't have.
His defect is Nora.
Fuck off. Nora is not stupid.
No, I don't think she listens to her brain.
She does. No,
she just doesn't give a fuck.
Her brain.
She listens to the words that she hits someone in the hammer.
Drew, no, Krista, she listens to her brain, but her brain is protect Ren at all costs because he's got that good dick.
Yikes.
I don't want to go there.
They fucked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they're officially together and they fucked.
While you guys have been talking, I've been trying to figure out who I relate to the most. I really don't.
Emerald.
I feel like the only person that really only has one trait that I have. I'm not saying I am him, but the crippling.
You sound fucking like.
I see him being.
The crippling.
I can see him being the professor.
Which
no, he's John.
No.
No, anything. He's a son.
No. God no.
I'll be one of the creatures.
Neptune.
Pick one of the creatures. That's better.
Neptune? I can see it.
Yeah. You're Neptune. But what
I haven't watched Ruby in a while, so I don't know who you
Speed Professor, Hort.
No, Osmond.
God, no, he's not Oz. Saying he is Oz is like saying I'm Crow. It's never possible.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Tyler is Crow.
Tyler is the closest one to Crow.
How is he the closest to Crow?
Because he can use his fucking tongue and body movement to make you feel little.
I'm not convinced it was your idea in the first place.
He can make Krista be naked and make her believe it was her idea.
Really fucking fun.
Okay, well. What made you think of Ruby?
Freaking text on Xbox.
Who would I be?
What?
Winter.
I was guessing Yang.
Winter.
You are not Yang.
Winter.
Why Winter?
More I think about it, Winter.
Don't doubt yourself.
I would never hit you first.
Fucking.
You made enough mistakes, I'm allowed to. You have made enough mistakes, I'm allowed to.
Yeah, okay. You fucking hit us and be like, stop
But here's
doubting
the-
yourself.
I wouldn't first smack you when you do something wrong. I'd be like, hey, you fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aggressive.
But I wouldn't, I would, no, Krista, my first step isn't aggressive positivity. It's just aggressive.
Yeah, what you just said is bullshit, because you would hit me and Drew after doing something stupid right away.
Or she had a sexual attention for her.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am nowhere near Winter because I do not have sexual tension and need to get laid. I want to get laid.
Bullshit.
I want to get laid. I don't need to get laid. You need to get laid because you just want that good dick. And you will never get it because you keep going to the wrong fucking people.
We're never gonna have a podcast where we don't talk about my sex life, are we?
About any of our sex lives.
It's pretty funny.
You had a side dick for 6 months.
Yeah.
Christian.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. It was right before Halloween. And then, like, once fucking for, like...
I mean, in total that you went, like, no, I'm not counting the times you went.
No, still only 4 months.
Just in general.
Still only 4 months.
The fact is, you went more than a month with sad dick.
I apologize for this.
I did go more than 1 month, but we cuddled and watched cartoons. That was fun. And then that stopped happening, and I was like, okay.
You still got sad dick.
Yeah, right. I did get sad dick. Because
in general.
Sometimes sad dick's better than no dick. Sometimes.
She said it.
Only sometimes.
That's a fucking lie, and you know it.
It's not.
Because you know you can get so much better. You fucking know you can.
For myself to be better.
And you still go for sad dick.
And then there's Drew laughing this out. And then there's me talking to you guys. It rained earlier. I like the rain.
No, like, it did. I only looked at it because I was fucking starved and lonely and I wanted to cook. I didn't give a fuck about the dick. It wasn't even horny.
Not gonna do it.
I deserve it.
Not gonna do
I
it.
deserve it.
Jesse, pull back.
Do it.
Pull back. Reel it in.
She's not standing up.
Drew, reel him in.
Because if so, I'm going right here.
I put my hand near him. He's gonna fucking sock me.
Be a man, take it. Just reel him in because I can't.
Oh no, I'm still slapping the shit out of Drew for all the Wanamote.
That's a lot of
They're both terrified of me.
Alright, I got a good one.
Okay, Val, you got a good one.
Minecraft rolls.
What?
Minecraft roll?
Yeah.
You are very far away from your mic, bro.
Minecraft roll, is that better?
No,
No.
you're still very far from your mic. Something's going on.
Who the fuck knows? I
That's
don't know. Maybe I need to talk.
There we go. Right there.
Okay. Well, I would say Drew.
I'm
I feel
Builder.
like he would be Builder.
No, I'm Builder.
Drew feels like Builder.
No, Drew's the guy who just runs around fucking setting shit on fire.
No, Drew's a gatherer. Drew's a fucking gatherer.
So like gathering food.
Val. The only reason why I say I'm a builder, I made me and Drew a 3-story house. Right next to the house, I made a giant brewing castle. I'm a fucking builder.
Yeah, I think I got my role.
What, baby?
Protector / noob protector.
I said I want to drink. I really don't want to stand up.
What do you want?
I have no idea. Like, I kind of.
What I thought Krista would be the explorer.
She would be. But she would.
And I'd probably have to go with her because, not the protector. That's my role.
I'm a fucking builder. I love building houses. I love building shit like that.
Although I'd probably die the most because, I'm reckless in Minecraft. Very reckless.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
One of us who's just like,
But who isn't?
oh, what the fuck is this? Which one is that?
And a little bit of me.
That's Drew when he's on. That's when Drew is when he doesn't have ADHD medicine.
So here's what happened. Drew says something, and everyone's dumb enough and ballsy enough to go for it, and he's like, "Oh shit, we're really doing this?" Shrug. Okay.
Well, I guess we are. Full send.
Right? No, and then he's fucking on the front fucking lines of whatever dumbass thing we're about to do right next to me. And I think Val's like, oh, fuck, they're gonna die. And Jesse's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill them.
If they don't die, I'm going to kill them. That's how shiny that one is.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Jesse found something shiny.
Oh. Put it down.
It's the wrong color shiny.
It's shiny for me, and it's been happy.
You want more sparkly than shiny.
Oh, fuck, I can't feel that.
Anyone else got another game?
Real quick, I wanted
something we've all seen.
Hunter x Hunter.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I did.
Who is who from Hunter x Hunter?
Oh my god. I'm
Hisoka.
No. I was gonna say.
Damn, that's an insult.
No.
It feels like an insult.
No, he is definitely more Hisoka.
No,
he's
not Hisoka because I actually respect Hisoka. Because he just wanted a fight. It just turned out that fight wasn't a fucking 12-year-old.
Is it what's Kilo's little sister's name?
Granny.
Was it something? Yeah, it was something with an
Alakai or something.
Yeah.
What I had thought is that they both had Killa in the name, but I think I'm her. I'm the little sister.
I'm sorry, you're not that terrifying.
I'm not something. I'm just the little sister. With something is a different character. Stop the noise.
Why?
Please.
Why?
Feel like it's my eardrum, and it's like giving me fucking heart problems.
I feel that. That's why I'm doing it. Out my heart beat. I'm sorry. I'm not. You deserve it. Yeah.
I feel like Jesse is what's his name?
I love that character.
Lorenzo or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah. No, it's either that or what's that old lady's name?
Which old lady?
The one that's into Killua.
No, they were into Gon.
Were they into Gon?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh.
Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pan. He was like,
ooh, who are we from?
It was his gay lover. Of course he's gonna fight.
So Val, who are we on Attack on Titan?
Do we want to go characters or do we want to do Titan shifters?
Just characters
or Titan.
I've never seen it, so I'm out of
Armin.
this one.
Drew, Armin.
Okay, I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
Doesn't fight, screams a lot, super smart, cries when someone dies.
I'm only one of those.
I don't know. You can.
I swear, if one of you say you're Aaron, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Or you could go for the abridged version. Armin, the one that's like knows
the Dark God.
Too many weird facts. Is always fucking high.
The Dark God.
Fucking sure me.
The Crimson King.
Favorite book is Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Or the Bang Master.
What?
The Bang Master.
Bang Master?
That's one of that's one of his names.
Huh? Oh yeah. His favorite book is Mein Kampf. It's about a guy who tries to, make the world the perfect species and eradicate everyone else who isn't part of that perfect species.
Rough.
Mein Kampf. Fucking good.
Did we just create the perfect hentai?
No.
What?
Oh. Okay, never mind. Guess you guys weren't on that vibe.
Did you hear Drew? The perfect hentai. The Holocaust.
He can always have a
That wasn't Drew. I said perfect hentai.
No.
Drew said the perfect hentai. The Holocaust.
I mean, hey, everyone's into something. Neo-Nazis would definitely love that.
I'm Jewish by association. I'm in this family now.
I'm way too white to make that joke.
I'm like, me and Drew are close enough on skin tone.
Hey, motherfucker, you're the Germans. They also,
Drew's both.
I hear both, actually.
No wonder he wants to fucking kill himself.
Yeah, that's what
No wonder you can't die.
Okay, moving on.
I'm trying to think who I am.
That's what I was going to ask, because we also haven't figured out who the boys are.
Would he be Jean?
No, for...
Marco.
Mark?
That is Marco.
He just called your ass Marco.
Disposable.
Okay, fuck you. First of all, I would not...
Val, you're disposable.
I would
You kill yourself for us.
I would be kicking ass, first of all, as a type.
Bullshit. You know, if one of us is in danger, you would go out of your way to protect us, like Marco would. Therefore, you are Marco. Disposable.
Yeah, but Marco didn't die protecting someone. He died like a bitch.
My point exactly.
Just kidding.
Like a bitch motherfucker was killed by his comrades.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said just kidding.
Like, big boy betrayal. Everything just went to fucking shit for Annie.
Yeah, but see, if I was a Titan shifter, though, I would be able to protect you guys. Therefore, I wouldn't die.
Not true. I'm pretty sure Levi would be able to snap your ass.
Dude, no one is Levi or Mikasa. They're too badass.
If you try to call yourself that, we're gonna have some problems.
Either of you let me do that.
Oh, easy. I wanted to see you fail.
They didn't.
No, we would let you just to see how you would make the argument.
No. They just asked me, they just let me pour my own drink.
And she's high.
And I'm really kind of fucked up. And I'm just asking why either of them let me do that by myself.
Okay. So, who would Drew be?
You would get it. I don't know.
Not Levi.
Oh, fuck no. You're female Levi from the live action. No. Turner's not even Levi. No.
Who has long hair?
In my really
hair.
high brain, that's just the only chick that I remembered. That and the port.
No, that's the only one.
You know who you are?
This can be a weird one. I have a weird one.
You know who I am?
Drew, you could pass off as Aaron's father.
Aaron's father?
Me.
I guess, yeah.
If you put your hair the right way, dress the right way, had the right stash.
Hell, I could be Ace if I let my hair grow out long enough. In one piece.
Wait, hold on. Which general were you talking about? The blonde or the bald?
All a part of the Civic Corps. That guy.
Okay.
But from the original.
Yeah.
Not from the original.
I have a question. Because I haven't watched too many more animes that I think you guys are going to talk about. So, who are we in Naruto? You're not a Tachi.
I know, it hurt.
You know what? You remind me of Ino.
Okay, I can live with that.
Relatives-wise, I guess it would be a comparison to
No.
No,
that's not actually with their relatives.
Drew, just because your relatives went through the Holocaust, doesn't mean.
No.
She reminds me more of Ino. You remind me of Kaba.
Okay, but when?
No, Tyler's Kaba.
No. No.
Tyler is Kaba.
Tyler is Sasuke.
No.
Tyler.
Wow, you're not gonna claim Sasuke?
Fuck no.
Jesse, that's surprising.
No, if anything, he's Naruto.
Me?
You
Naruto?
won't die. You just or Orochimaru. Those are your options. You just won't. Okay, no, he won't die. He won't die. Like people have been trying to kill him for so long. Like God has been trying to kill his ass for years, and he just won't die.
It makes me stronger.
Yeah, and the various purposes are what the reason for life. He's a monster. He's Orochimaru.
No. Here's the thing.
Orochimaru is addicted to power. He's addicted to monster. His own power.
Here's the thing. I feel like I want to be Naruto because I'm just not cool enough and I can never contain a piece.
Jesse, that's a fucking lie. You could have one of the beasts.
I would no.
Yes.
Jesse, you know what your body's been through? You know what circulated through there?
Wait, hold up. I couldn't hear you, Val. Could you repeat that?
I said Jesse could 100% handle one of the beasts. Have you heard? Have you seen what's gone through his body?
Well, here's the thing. They wouldn't live in my body. They can't survive in my body. So I can't be a Jinchuriki.
I feel like I would just be like, sure.
Boo. I could totally see me being fair.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would not be Kakashi. I'm not cool enough for Kakashi.
None of us are cool enough to be Kakashi.
Whatever character doesn't give two shits, that's who I
Tyler,
am.
you're Choji. I mean,
Tyler, you're Choji. Val, you're Choji.
Does he not give a fuck?
I'm trying to think.
if there's no protocol,
He's scary and he's actually a sweetheart until somebody takes away his food and then he's gonna die and then he's gonna kill you. Who's the one?
I want to be Shikamaru, but I'm not smart enough.
You remind me of Konohamaru.
Really?
Kind of.
What?
Not really.
Shikamaru, I have the personality.
He reminds me of the third Hokage.
Yeah.
I know that's not his name, but like
He reminds me of the third Hokage solely because only because if he really needed to, he would become a monkey to fight.
I do like those stuff.
Yeah.
I could also see him just sitting there like smoking, trying to fuck with everybody to entertain him in his old ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see him being
He's
third.
the third.
Yeah, I could so see you being third.
I am A-okay with
I
that.
would love, in my dreams, I would love to be fucking Tsunade, but I'm not that fucking.
That's why I said you're Ino. Because you learn from Tsunade.
But then I, go off on my own and I don't, and I advance and I advance farther than fucking Sakura because she's the useless bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just as good as a fucking healer. I'm just as good as a fucking healer that she is. I also trained under Tsunade, but no, instead I just take over my dead father's position as like
the head of the intel.
Head of intel for the war. What'd you do, Sakura? Turn purple and stand behind the boys?
Damn. There's a reason why Sasuke Kakashi keeps his headband over one eye. It covers out Sakura perfectly in every photo.
He's a fucking pervert, okay? Kakashi? He's a pervert.
He's a quiet pervert. He's the pervert you want to be a pervert.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally be okay if he was super perverted to me. I'd be like, okay.
Let me fuck him. No, he won't fuck me. Garrett, no, he's neither. Garrett's bug dude. Loner, away from everyone, doesn't want anyone to get near him. He will force bugs upon you if you try to get near him.
He's Akamaru. Not Kiba. What the fuck was that? No, he's not Kiba. He's Akamaru.
No?
Yes. Val, we're saying...
I'm Guy.
Val, we're saying Drew is Akamaru.
I'm Guy Sensei.
Yikes.
Doesn't die. Doesn't die.
Do you know the amount of times fucking Shino has been stabbed and he's like, sorry, wasn't me.
Yeah, that's Garrett. That's Garrett.
Like, I'm saying, Guy.
Bold of you to think that was me. Bold of you to think I didn't want that. That wasn't my plan.
Every time. He will not get hurt whatsoever. It's just a stab to the heart. Turns out it was a clone. What? He's over there. Throws it. Another clone. Walks up. Wasn't me, buddy.
no. Walks up behind them. Yo, you missed.
You missed. Why? Because I was not there.
I feel like I'd be Guy. Mostly because Guy just has that energy that radiates me.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Hey, how everybody doing? Just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Also, the first time you're introduced, you're a giant fucking turtle yelling at some kid. What's that? How can you like that?
On top of that, here's the thing. Krista.
Impressionist. Leo.
Here's the thing. The reason why I say I'm Guy Sensei, I can use all 8 gates and I wouldn't die from it.
Yeah?
You probably wouldn't.
I can see it.
All 8 gates is, a gate per monster. 8 monsters right then and there, and he is ready to fucking go.
I can see it.
There's monsters shooting out of his body.
It's gotta be split, to the first power, to the second power, to the 8th power.
It's like
So it would really be
4 monster cans. 4 monster cans will put me at 75%. That's all I really need.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see.
1 to the 8th power is still 8.
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
Sword Art.
Sword Art.
Who would be who in Sword Art?
Yeah. After this one, I got an interesting one.
I feel like she would be either Liz or Silica.
Really? I can see
I said
being
Liz.
Austin.
Well, here's the thing. I say Liz or Silica because Silica always has a pet around her. And I say Liz because she's the one that normally makes weapons and defends everyone with them.
See, I can see myself being Asuna, mostly because she starts off useless, then she gets really powerful.
She starts off a badass and then becomes useless.
She's the exact opposite of
the first episode. And then during the first
She's not in the first episode. The first time you see her is the boss raid where she's a badass with Kirito. The next time you see her, it's, Kirito defend me.
Yeah, I can do that.
You turned into a robot for a sec.
No, I was talking to Krista how she's not Asuna because Asuna goes from badass to worthless. And that's not Krista. She's more of a Lisbeth or Silica.
I can definitely see her being Lisbeth.
This is the one who,
Especially
has a crush on Kirito, but then
Actually, no. She's Sachi.
Isn't that the sister?
No, that's Lifa. Sachi is the original love interest of Kirito that dies. But I say you're Sachi because constantly trying to get better. Yeah. No, it's not her birthday. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it's because she's trying to get stronger for her guild, constantly helping people, always thinks she's done something wrong and needs to be reassured. Am I wrong?
No. That's why it hurt.
And when you do something right, they are always proud of you. You are Sachi.
I'm gonna go see you guys.
You made $60 and I nearly cried.
I nearly cried, man. I made like fucking $40 off of one guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. I told my sister. I'm like,
Who would
and she's
Drew would be crying. Drew would be crying. Funny bro character.
I feel like that would be fun.
I can see him being the bartender.
Agio?
No, I can see Val. I can see Val being the bartender.
Agio. I'm like, the only reason why I say you're kind is because you're the one that do stupid shit that you would need your guild to pull you out of. And your guild involves fucking Tyler and Gage.
I feel like that's
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. I feel like Tyler would be good. Though.
No.
I don't know. I could see it.
Tyler's not a dual wielder.
No, I mean, I could see him being a beta tester.
No. He'd hack his way into it, but he wouldn't be.
For quite a few of the games.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. Drew, if Sword Art came out, you think I wouldn't be the first one to be a beta tester? I would be the first one to be a beta. I don't give a fuck if I die in the beta. I'm a fucking beta tester. And you know I would be.
Jesse, we would need to be there with you just in case.
Fuck no.
You're not gonna want to hang out with us in a video game. You, Drew, could finally fight. Think about that.
Yeah, but I can't kill him.
Yeah, you can in a video game.
No, because he'll die in real life.
Yeah, he'll still try and kill him.
And we'll just do constant fucking duels.
No, that's no fun. I want a fight where I can kill you and then you respawn and we're okay.
Yeah, so make that the video game rule.
At all. I
really
same here. Like the way you get the energy, now I'm no longer satisfied with the energy.
Because then we can keep doing it.
No.
I'm like, if anything, I'm fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm a bartender.
Because I'm
like
not fucking Kirito.
Okay, I was like, from I forgot.
Yu-Gi-Oh's from Sword Art Online Alicization. Basically, best boys with Kirito doesn't know how to use a sword at first. By the end of it, he saves the entire underworld and kills himself in the process.
Wow.
That's why I am Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I can see.
Because like no one's cool enough or fast enough to be Kirito.
Yeah.
If anything, the only one edgy enough to be Kirito is Garrett.
Yeah, he's a bit of an edgelord.
Aaron, edge isn't a weapon.
I look at Garrett and I cut myself.
Ow. Wow, that double meaning really fucking hurt. Woo! Yes!
Garrett, if you're listening, I love you.
This is the first time it's been a deep one.
Lucky fucking you.
I mean, is it really?
Shut up.
But I'm like, I really want to see who was from Sword Art. Because, like, the one that was really bugging me, Evan.
Oh,
no,
who's the one that follows Kirito's cousin?
Fucking, Kirito, yeah, cousin, sister.
Yeah.
Lifa. That is, pass me your phone. It's something with an R. Something with an R. It's gonna bug me.
You know what's fucking cute in Sword Art? The little fucking girl and then the fairy.
Yui?
Yui! Yeah. I'm like, oh, she's so fucking cute. I only saw up until the fairies, because I'm like, this isn't what I want to watch. And so I stopped watching.
The other seasons, Gunga, yo, she could be a Sinon.
I can see her as Sinon.
Long distance support, great ass.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Will not be afraid to run in with a sniper.
Yeah.
But also valid. Also completely, yeah, me.
Or no, I know exactly who she is. True. I know exactly who she is.
Because she went to a new game. She switched to bow.
Drew, I know exactly who she is.
We can.
Drew, she is Bunny Girl.
Oh my god.
Fast, constantly using other people to defend her. By defender, I mean using them as body shields.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's different.
Tiny.
Okay.
Has a fast gun. She is Bunny Girl.
Okay, what's another one?
We'll use the bodies.
Because
well, I have one, but it's not really a who we would be. It's a what ability / powers we would have.
All right, cool. What?
From Fairy Tail, what kind of magic would you want / do you think you would have?
What are my options?
You have Urza, which is requip, constant changing of equipment with weapons. You have ice magic with Gray, fire dragon magic with Natsu, iron dragon magic with Gajeel. You have
none of us are cool enough to be a dragon player.
Levy? What's her name? Levy. You have the Zodiacs with Lucy. She's a
yeah. I feel like she'd have Zodiac.
You have Body Morph, which is
Elfman.
Body Transformation, which is not Mary Jane, it's her sister.
Well, they're technically all the same, but
Lightning Dragon, Luxus.
I already said that none of us are cool enough to be a Dragon Slayer.
Well, I haven't seen
I don't
Fairy
know
Tail,
about
so
that.
they're explaining it to me.
Val, I don't know. No, Drew. Wendy.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the Zodiac. Because I'm not super about astrology.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
say Wendy because she's literally
Tiny power.
Yeah,
See,
she's
but
tiny.
so
Here's the thing.
wait,
Wendy
no,
can.
hold up. I hold up with Lucy. Like some of the Zodiac just ended up like falling in love with her, and she's like, "Fuck, this isn't normal. This is weird." And I'm like, "That's me."
One of them's a perverted cow, so I think that'd work.
Yeah.
that's
So
what
I
she's
was like,
talking
I
Slash a perverted, very handsome crab-looking thing.
no, I still think I'm Lucy.
I say
I'm super about astrology, and then people like me, and it's weird.
Recon was the person we were thinking of for Evan.
All right, Drew.
Yes.
Magic. What would you want / do?
So if I'm not able to be Gazio's power.
I'll let you have Gagio if you want Gagio.
Oh, okay.
Since you're really the only one cool enough for that.
I mean, I don't know. You scream Luxus. No, just that.
I think I scream Luxus, honestly.
Screams Luxus.
No.
Yeah. The lightning dragon.
Val screams no. Drew.
Actual one. He's a third generation, so he had the crystal implanted into
Drew
to come in Dragon Slayer.
Val reminds you of the Shadow Dragon.
Oh, but I'm good. Actually, no, that's
Jesse, that's a compliment. Thank you.
He's one of those two. He doesn't.
I'm definitely not cool enough for it, but yeah, thanks.
Wow.
I don't know how do I scream Luxus.
Shocking.
Yeah, but you have the hair for Gagio, though.
Entire fucking army by yourself.
Oh, Gagio, you don't fucking.
Here's the thing. Wouldn't take on an army by yourself. Have taken on an army by himself. Doesn't attack other guilds because you're better than that. Yes, you are.
In a world of guilds, if there's something that goes on like a war, I'm fucking down.
No, because Gagio just straight up attacks someone to attack someone and get them pissed. You wouldn't do that.
Oh, fair enough. He did hurt Levy, which that's a no-no.
Someone who's fucking texting me like yesterday, apparently.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh my god, do you have like something sugary?
No, Haga, before we move on, I feel like I would
thinking of
want
myself.
Elfman's power.
Me yet.
Yeah, what would you be? What fits your personality?
I can't get up. No, I can, but like if I stand up, Jesse's gonna fucking like hit me.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I fucking know.
What fits you? I'm trying to think. What magic?
Like you was off one of my Fuck, that's so weird. Fuck. Okay, can I get a lighter so I can hit for that? Like there's just like a partial.
I mean,
that fucking hurt.
You just wrecked yourself.
Jesse, why are you so hard to think of? This should be easy.
Throw it.
It's a flat throw. I mean, that you just lob at someone. Yeah, if it hits them, it's gonna hurt.
I mean, it's gonna be softer. It's gonna be what I originally planned. It's just gonna be harder because you punched me.
That one will hurt less.
Yeah. I was gonna hit you like 80% power.
You know what, Jesse? I think I got it.
70.
All right, what?
This is gonna be a compliment.
I am not to. Don't even try.
I would say you are because you run headfirst into a lot of things. You don't think things through.
I do.
No offense.
I just don't use what I thought through.
No, he's a light dragon.
Exactly. That's the whole point. Natsu does the same thing.
No, he thinks things through, and then he gets mad
Even if
because
he has
someone hurt Lucy. And also, I do not want to be dating my client/daughter.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, never mind.
You know what?
Maybe you wouldn't be
guild
Natsu,
master.
but you'd have some type of fire magic,
No.
I feel like.
Val, I'm the guild master.
You don't ever say you're Gramps ever again. You are not Gramps.
I'm more Gramps than you.
I'm closer to Gramps than you are.
Bullshit. And you know it.
I'm old. I'm the oldest, first of all. Second of all, the tallest. Third of all...
Okay, Gramps is short. Don't suck a dick.
Fuck, what was my third point? It was something...
Garrett is ice magic.
Garrett would never strip.
No, never mind.
Garrett is not ice magic.
Do it on purpose.
I feel like Garrett, honestly, he would be some type of dark magic, honestly.
To be in the
it's
cold.
Muscle memory. He'll just be like, oh shit, I'm naked.
No, it's not that. Dude, he does it on purpose. He literally chills and just fucking takes off his shit. He's like, I'm comfortable. He does it on fucking purpose. And Garrett would be like, you got a problem with that? No, Garrett would be, I'm not.
Gray, you're close. Why does this keep happening?
Garrett?
He does take off his shirt purposefully, though. Maybe not his pants. Maybe his pants is like a muscle memory thing. You know how many times he's just been fine and just randomly took off his shirt for no reason and fought without a shirt? And then you never see him in that shirt ever again because it's lost?
I'm trying to think.
Dude, he got Leon to take off his shirt while fighting.
Bro, because they were trained under the same master. Leon just realized, hey, you don't need to take off your shirt for everything. And Gray's like, nah, bitch, you're stronger without your shirt. Let me prove to you. Goku theory.
Goku theory.
Goku theory? Did you just say Goku theory?
It's been proven. There was a theory. Every time Goku lost his shirt, he would win against the opponent. Has not failed yet.
Yeah, he didn't be even to the point that he feels like he's going to wear out first, or he's going to be beaten out of his shirt.
Did he lose his shirt with Frieza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost it.
That fucker was clean off.
He lost it against Jiren. He lost it against Vegeta.
He lost his life a bunch of times, too.
He lost it against Raditz. At least partial.
Yeah, and then after he lost it, he was able to, hold down Raditz, not defeat him, which is partial shirt torn.
Yeah, true. Special beam cannon.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. All right, if you want, Jesse, we can talk about tag. We can go into tag.
I really want to go into, times we should have died stories.
Oh, we can do that.
Because me and Drew weren't there for that.
We didn't end up talking about it.
We didn't really talk about that because, again, you weren't there.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should talk about that.
All right, cool. I think.
Okay, sure.
I think
Who wants to go first?
Drew, you should go first.
I feel like mine is the least interesting.
Also, let's try not make him depressing because we've been getting depression /
Oh, yeah.
hearts on a lot.
You technically died.
Val, what'd you say?
I said maybe not. Let's try and sway from depression ones because.
Oh no! All of my
we've been getting.
No. Times where we unintentionally almost died.
Yeah, unintentionally.
Okay.
Technically, Drew has died. He just came back from it.
My heart stopped. That whole big deal. Kind of fun. Would recommend. This already.
During. Wait, what happened?
I was freaking trying.
What led up to it? What did you do?
So I was born with a hole in my heart, so my heart was, weak. Not like pumping-wise, but susceptible to damage.
Oh.
As a kid, me and my friend were playing, and, as kids do, they fall a bunch, and they, trip over each other when they're playing tag and stuff like that, and elbow to the heart, and I'm on the floor. So that was one of them. Another one was at Disneyland. Walking by, someone hit me the wrong way, and it just stopped. Not even a hard hit, I was bumped the wrong way.
So you're saying if I were to punch you in the chest by accident, you would die?
It's healed by now.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
they said it should have been healed by the time I was 15. So.
And it is, as far as you know?
As far as I know. But before that, it was always, very susceptible.
Okay.
So, in 5th grade in elementary school, we could have hit you in the chest and you could have died?
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
That's kind of terrifying knowing now.
Krista, you got any times?
Okay, yeah. So there were 2 times where, 3 times where I felt like I was going to die.
Dying by dick doesn't count.
No. Not involved.
I was talking about Drew.
Oh.
Well, we tried.
Okay, let's see. The first time I almost died was the day we figured out that I had asthma.
That's always a fun time.
Yeah. So I was with my siblings. I don't fucking remember how old I was. I was like 10, 11 or something. I have no idea. Somewhere around early middle school, late elementary school. But so me and my cousins were running around, and one of them had just moved, and so they had a giant backyard. And then I was like coughing, and I was coughing, and eventually it had gotten to the point where I like wasn't really breathing, and so I stopped playing because like we didn't understand what the fuck was going on. But then like I'm shaking and shivering. Maybe I should mention this was like around Christmas time, so it was freezing because this was up in Victorville.
Oh.
Right? And so I was like in a jacket and like a long sleeve shirt, and then I had an undershirt, and I ended up in just fucking my pants and my undershirt because I wasn't wearing shoes. So I was in pants and a tank top in probably like 50 some odd degree weather. Maybe. I don't know, it was late. And, you know, like we tried getting my parents, and I'm like, she can't breathe. And then they came and I could talk. And because I could talk, I therefore was breathing. And I was out there for like 2 fucking hours and I didn't stop coughing and wheezing and hacking up. I don't even know what the fuck it was. Mucus, my lung, undetermined. And that was just, it was so painful. And eventually after like my mom came looking for me and she sees me in a fucking tank top in fucking cold ass weather, coughing up who knows fucking what from her lung. And so that's when we went to the doctor and we found out that I had asthma. All right, and the second time, I did go to the hospital later that day. So it was at school, and it was in the middle of my fucking like I'm trying to like destroy myself because I'm depressed without killing myself.
Was this
junior year? No, this is like right after Amanda left me.
Okay.
So I like wasn't eating. And I was drinking energy drinks, and I became addicted to energy drinks.
One of us.
So, I had not eaten probably for like 2 days. And then in the span of 4 hours, so between 8 o'clock in the morning and noon, I had a cup of coffee, 2 Monsters, and half a Red Bull before somebody realized that I had a Red Bull and then took it away from me. I don't remember who. I think it was Drew.
Either him or me.
Yeah, it was one of the two of you. And someone's like, where did you get that? You didn't have that this morning. It's like, oh, yes, they just gave it to me. And then I was vibrating. Like, physically, legitimately vibrating. And if I sat still, or if I tried to sit still, it was my heart that was vibrating. And I could feel it, like, trying to pull out of my chest. Like, I could feel it hitting my ribs really fucking hard to the point when my ribs started hurting. And I didn't do anything about it. I just went home. Like, at the end of the school day. Because by then it was like 6 fucking period when I was dying.
You should have gone to the hospital.
So eventually...
And then right after that.
Oh, yeah. I should have. I had, like, told my sister, and she's like, why did you do that? And, like, I didn't really, like, stop vibrating. I was really, like, fucked up for the rest of the day. Then I went to the hospital for a completely different reason because I was throwing up. I was in so much pain. I had fucked up my back, and we weren't sure how. But I was throwing up because I was in so much pain. And I was like, oh, I mean, I did this. And so, yeah. And they're like, what the don't drink energy drinks anymore. And then I guess the third time and I think the least interesting time is when I had COVID. Like it was fucking New Year's Eve, 2019. And I'm dying.
Literally.
It really felt like it. I was running like 104 or 5. No, it was 105 degree fever. And I felt like every single muscle in my body was shriveling in on itself. Like I felt like I was fucking cooking. And my body was shutting down to a point where I couldn't bend several of my joints and my back would not straighten out. And I was bawling and I was fucking having trouble breathing and I was
dying.
Yeah, literally really felt like I was dying. And so, we canceled our party and took me to the hospital.
Got tested.
No, I did not.
No, for the flu.
Yeah, and they had I sat there for hours, and I went between being absolutely freezing cold and burning up, and I couldn't
fluctuate.
Smell. I could barely hear. My head was killing me. I couldn't really I couldn't handle light. I ended up having to cover my eyes, but then I couldn't breathe, and it was a mess. And they had me in there for way too long. But then my fever, it had gone down. So it had gone to 104, then it went back up to 105. And so eventually they took me in and they tested me for all of the flus. But I came up negative for all of the flus they were testing. So I had some flu-like thing that hospitalized me. But I didn't have the flu. So my family thinks that I had the first strand of COVID. So yeah, those are my 3 times I almost died.
Valentine.
All right. So this is one that's gonna be funny. I promise. I know that's a weird thing to say with a near-death experience, but so was hiking with some friends in the lovely time of sophomore year.
Oh no.
This was during the period of was not well and hit it pretty well. Was hanging out with quote unquote friends, people who I no longer associate with for better. I had brought in a speaker up there, and for whatever reason, my phone was working up there, up in the mountains and hiking and whatever, the trail we were on, and I'm just gonna play some music, just fuck it. And I picked the worst time to, because this is a part where you kind of have to pay attention where you're going. Did not care. It was it was a classic Chad moment.
Me.
You know what I mean? Just frat boy moment, just and eventually we get towards the end where it's a little where the mountain is a little less steep, where you get back to the rest of the trail and closer to the bottom.
Yeah.
Part of the trail we were on broke where I happened to step right. Roll down a very rocky hill. It's only 10 feet, but I'm rolling and it's kind of rigidy. And just, hitting every single rock possible. Just constantly just boom, 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 boom. I roll, I get on my back, stop on my back. I'm just oh, and then all of a sudden, fucking Kahoot music comes on right as I stop. Just toot toot. And I start laughing maniacally. And they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I think so."
Ow, I'm good. You clearly were not. I don't know. I think
I managed to stand up somehow.
Dude.
And then didn't feel anything until the next day.
How fucked up were you?
My drinks may have been laced with something. I don't really know. Like I said, questionable people. Out of all music that could have played at that moment, the fucking Kahoot music came on.
Oh.
Just laying on my back, looking at the fucking sky, and all of a sudden I hear doo 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 doo.
Dude, honestly,
oh my god,
you jam out to the Kahoot music though.
Yeah, and it was ironic that that's what came on as I hit the ground. I'm amazed that I, could walk, surprisingly. I had made the joke that I guess since I'm covered by... What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm trying to think of a funny word.
Fat. Squish.
Yeah, blob, squish. We'll go with squish. Oh, I remember the pain though. Afterwards, it was not fun. Amazed, I was able to, leave. Thought I was just gonna sit there, wait for a helicopter.
The shit fucking adrenaline does, man.
Yeah. As recall back to the hamstring incident.
Oh my god, I still have no idea how you fucking survive with just a fucking fucked up hamstring.
Again, squishiness.
Dude, squish. Okay, is that?
I'm Baymax.
All right, you got any others?
Yeah, but if Jesse wants to go real quick.
I mean, mine aren't quick.
Sorry.
All right, well, go ahead. We got time. We can do a two-parter.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the obvious one, which was the amount of monsters I've drank in a day, because that's the one that surprises everyone the most.
Yeah, I specifically remember telling you not to.
You know what? Tyler
did it anyway.
He bet me. He's like, I fucking bet you can't have more than 4 monsters in a day.
Yeah, and I told you not to.
And I said, fucking bet. So we go to Staters. They're having a fucking great sale on monsters. It was like 3 monsters for like $4 or something like that. Bought 27. Mom picks us up from there, and she didn't see how many monsters I had. She only saw all of us had 1, and we had a bag. And we bought chips as well. So she's like, oh, it's just snacks. Little did she know. So we're in Drew's room. Crack 1 monster open. Finish that. Wait a little bit. I think by the time I reached my 5th monster, Drew saw me physically shaking. Drew, you want to say about my 5th monster that night? I was shaking.
Yeah, he actually was shaking. Yeah.
Like by the time I hit my 10th monster, the floor was vibrating, and Drew was scared.
Jesus Christ! Why didn't you stop?
Because I wanted to prove a point to Tyler, and then he wanted to see how many I could drink in a day.
Drew, isn't that where something in you should be like, hey, maybe let's not do this?
You think I could stop him? It's fucking Monster Val.
Yeah, I'm being empowered. You think he's gonna stop me?
Break his fucking hands. I don't fucking know. You think
if a truck barely grazes me, what do you think Drew can do to me with 27 monsters in my system?
To be fair, I do
break your fucking neck, fingers. I don't know. Break something.
The strength of getting hit by a fucking car.
Huh?
In Taekwondo, there is a kick that pretty much is the strength of getting hit by a car.
Yeah, but I got hit by a semi.
Use that.
That's the amount of damage it
right in the nuts
does to someone.
Yeah, but I got hit by a semi, and all I did was got a bruised up head.
So if I do it enough times, it'll fuck you up.
But here's the thing: you think I'm not gonna catch it the second time?
It is a pretty fast kick.
Bro, poke
fucking
eyes out.
I would walk up
see the monster
as you hit me with it, with monster in my hand, and throw it at you, unopened. Then proceed to pick it up, hit you in the head again with it, then drink it. But no. So by the time I hit my 26th monster, I think my heart just stopped, and Drew didn't feel a beat as well. He didn't feel my heart beating whatsoever. There was no beat to be set, and I had 1 left. So Tyler, bright as mind, he's like, "Chug it." So
again, Drew, I'm sensing many times you could have done something.
Drew cheered me on when I was chugging it.
That hurts.
Because Drew didn't know how many I had left. And then he asked Tyler, and Tyler's like, "Oh, this is his last one." And Drew's like, "What the fuck?" So I chugged.
I would have stopped you at 6.
So I chugged the 27th monster. And I have so much energy in me. I'm like, let's play Beyblades. And I'm literally fucking jumping. So Tyler was down. Drew was terrified.
My guy was ripping the Beyblade so hard you fucking heard it on the stage, just like squeaking.
Yeah, you heard I was ripping the fucking bass so hard you heard the Beyblade performance tips screaming. And Drew was terrified of launching a bay in for the fact of it might launch back at him. It did. I think I shot Drew in the nuts once with a bay that they launched in. And I crashed after I had all those.
Yeah, my guy was out instant.
Didn't you not come to school the next day?
No. That was the time I ran after Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
That was a weekend. We didn't have school. I just didn't wake
that
up
was a Thursday because you didn't come back on a Friday. We were making jokes to Tyler. Was like, if he lives, he's gonna kill you.
You know, fucking like. Okay, here's the
He's gonna raise from the dead and
the
kill
night before, when I had all the monsters, I crashed. I want to say about 3 in the morning, right here. I didn't wake up till 3 in the afternoon. A full 12 hours.
Did they think you were dead?
I think Tyler did.
You're like, I don't want to alarm you, but I think he's dead.
Yeah, no, they threw something at me, and I know because I woke up. I'm like, what the fuck hit me, dude? I'm fucking sore.
Like, we didn't go up and like,
so
hey, Jesse, you okay? No, we just fucking walked in. Is he dead? Oh, give me a pillow.
Yeah, they threw shit at me, and I woke up at 3 in the morning. I'm just like, I lived, and they looked at me like, you're alive?
Imagine they just like continued on their day, just like completely ignored you, and then you just woke up and walked out. And they're like, "You're alive," and you're like, "Yeah, I guess."
That was the first time I nearly died. The second time I nearly died was I had Bang for the first time.
Yeah, that was freaking great.
Because Garrett and Drew were like, "Yo, let's get Bang! Like it's so fucking good." I'm like, "I'll get one," and I got patriotism in a can.
that is the only way to like explain that flavor.
Why does that fit that description?
Like
you get
like I was gonna make fun of it, but that sounds so smooth.
Oh, it was.
It was smooth, but it's very physical.
I took one sip, and immediately I had to stop because my heart was literally pounding so hard. I had to control the beating.
Yeah, like I felt his heart, and it was just rough, like slower, just boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, yeah, you need to take a chill pill.
And then I proceeded to drink a monster, and that calmed me right the fuck down.
He actually did. Like after a while we were walking, he just pulled out the monster and started drinking it. We're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, they're like, Jesse, you're gonna explode your heart. I'm like, the monster helped. Drew felt my heart. My heart was beating at a normal pace.
Yeah, it slowed the fuck down, but it was just turn around seeing Jesse drinking more energy drink.
And then the third time I nearly died was I was on my way to go get fucked.
Fair enough.
But I was on my way.
Right, her.
Yeah. And fucking, I'm on my penny board and I'm trying to cross the street and this asshole tries to hit me, so I break his back window with my penny board and proceed to walk away. He was about 3 centimeters from hitting me. And then he fucking pulled out of the car. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Dude, learn how to fucking drive, you white piece of shit, dipshit." Because he realized, oh, I don't care if he's big. I had about 4 monsters that day. I'm taking down fucking Goliath.
Goliath?
Yeah, I am David.
I'm David.
No, you are Drew. The Jew.
Well, technically he is David.
David is out right now.
No, you shall always be Drew.
That'd be so weird if you had us call you David. Just been so used to calling you Drew for so many
years. By his middle name, because Drew's his middle name. It's not even his nickname.
I used to think it was.
Yeah, and then I think the most recent time I've nearly died would be when I fought a semi. And by fought a semi, I mean I don't know what the fuck happened. I just woke up and I was on the ground. So I was skating home.
Isn't that when you went to the hospital and then you came back and you held up a bracelet? I'm like, what did you do?
No, I didn't hold up a bracelet. I showed everyone my shape.
No, you also have the.
Oh, did I still have the bracelet?
Yeah, I still have the bracelet on.
Don't remember that.
Yeah, because when I got there, you just held it up. You're like, "Hey, look." I'm like, it because it was you. It wasn't concern in my voice. It was, "What the fuck did you do now?" Yeah.
Thanos.
Whenever he's hurt or just shows something
annoying
to me,
it's never concern. It's always, "The fuck did you fight now?"
Or Tyler, Mom, you're hurt. What happened? This never happens.
Yeah. So I was skating home, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I blinked, and I went from standing on my skateboard to on the ground, and my hat was 3 feet away from me. So I believe I fought a truck, and I won.
Where was the truck?
Nowhere to be seen.
What are you fucking? You got possessed. You definitely got possessed.
And my blood scared.
How much time did you lose?
Yeah, where his freaking blood spilled. Like
when I went to go pick up my hat, I looked down and there was a big gush of blood. I'm like, motherfucker! I was annoyed.
Oh, plus blood is awful to get out.
It wasn't even that bad. It didn't get on any of my stuff or anything, on my clothes or anything. It just like I smelled like motherfucker, and my phone reset. So I had to wait for someone to come by and borrow their phone, and that was an ordeal. And the fucking paramedics and doctors were confused as fuck. They're like, "How the fuck are you not passed out and or have a concussion?"
I fought a truck and won.
I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I'm just alive. And so
that's an accurate representation.
About
of time
a day or two later, Drew's walking with me home, and we're walking down, and I show him where my blood is, and it's black.
Yeah, there's just
shiny tar black,
just like sitting there, just a big old pile of that. Just like, huh, neat.
Like, it's not what blood looks like when it's dried. It looked like it had been infused with something. And I swear, if we listen close enough, you could hear my blood shouting.
Not actually, but it was best accurate representation. His blood is filled with
tiny Spartans.
Tiny Spartans made from Monster. And they will stab anything that tries to touch it.
The blood's still there. It's still on that fucking sidewalk. It's fucking great because I saw someone trying to power wash it and it didn't come out.
Oh, near death. You know, I kind of want to tell the alcohol poisoning story, but it's kind of depressing. The aftermath is depressing.
Kristen just seems chill right now. She's just scrolling through and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this is the first time I can scroll through Insta while I'm on the thing.
That's very true.
I'm not Drew.
You know, I'm gonna skip the alcohol poisoning.
I don't mind.
Maybe next time.
I don't mind just having it open. Worst, I have my laptop.
So, what? Oh, the mosh pit. That'll be a fun one.
I haven't been in a good mosh pit in forever. Last time I was in a good mosh pit, we had the cop caught on us.
I'm the one who ends up with the broken nose because I'm so fucking short and everybody else will just kill me.
That's why you're not allowed into mosh pits.
Yes, that is exactly what.
And if you were in there, you know who has to stick by you?
That's fair. I mean, I'd still die.
No, you wouldn't.
Me, Drew, Val, and Christian would have to make a square around Chris so she doesn't get beat.
Oh, Christian would fucking kill.
He would.
Evan will be behind you.
No. I'd pay Christian to be on Chris's side so she doesn't get hit.
I'd be the front wall because I got squishy.
Yeah. I'd be one side and Drew would be the back.
Anyway, so mosh pits, right? They can get hectic.
Like always.
Was at a party.
Of course.
And very, very insane party. One that definitely should have been shut down.
Like every party?
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, this mosh pit was very different. There was actual fist fighting.
Bro, that's always a good mosh pit.
And again, this was during not the best time. This is probably the worst time ever
during COVID
to be in a mosh pit. No, yes, but not this. This took place during freshman year. Probably one of the most pivotal moments of when I wasn't okay.
Too hot for sure.
Anyway, was probably was gone. No, was pretty autopilot, pretty much. Remember it for some reason.
You were in autopilot throughout this mosh pit? That's the fucking best.
And for autopilot, I kicked some ass, surprisingly. Because you think with autopilot, you're just kind of sitting there. But my autopilot's very different. I still operate.
My autopilot is...
You can tell no one's there.
Dude, my autopilot is still...
You can tell that I'm not there.
And I've done that on multiple occasions.
Yeah. Was in it. People were getting a little rowdy. There was some rusty stuff out there. Got swatted across the face with a rusty pipe. Grabbed that same pipe with my blood all over it. Hit somebody else with it. And then threw it God knows where.
Smart. Hide the evidence.
Yeah. And then it got real when it moved. The mosh pit moved from a mud pit that we were in to a bunch. He lived on a farm, this person. So, like a farmhouse, so it was like pretty secluded. And we got near horses.
Who fucked the horse?
It was not fun. No one did, but someone
sure about that?
got dropped. So, as far as I know.
You're far away again.
Someone got drop kicked by a horse, which was really funny, but really messed up. Yeah, but I ended up in the barn. This guy, I guess, was not happy with me for whatever reason. Don't know what. Still don't know what till this day. But we were up on top of the barn, the second level.
Yeah.
Got tackled off of that. Hit hay, and under hay, you know what's under the hay? Or this concrete was under the hay.
Oh, no.
Yay.
And that's when I like snapped back and came out of like
autopilot.
Autopilotness. I'm like the pain somehow brought me back, and I'm like, it was sort of point where I couldn't talk because it hurt so much.
No, you want to know what pain brings me back to every time I think of like pain? The first time you ever get winded.
Oh.
Because the first time you ever get winded, you think you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, I also got a pretty bad concussion. Rightfully so. And just to top it all off, he was still trying to, hit me while I'm clearly not able to do anything.
That's all mosh pits are about.
Yeah. Eventually I had something in me snapped, and like I kind of, was able to move, grabbed his head and just pulled it down and just like kind of hit him with my shoulder, I guess. And then everyone pulled us apart. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, he just tackled me off the fucking thing. Like, I need to go to the hospital, like, now. And went and was surprisingly fine. I think it's because of the
I've only been sent to the hospital out of all the things that nearly killed me once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once for me, too. Technically, like, stayed in the hospital.
I didn't even stay in there. I was in there for maybe, like, an hour and a half, and I was fucking out.
The hamstring, I was in there for 2 days.
Like, even when I sliced my fucking finger and it was hanging by a thread, I was only in there for about 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I was fucking... X-Acto blades are sharp, kids. Do not treat them like toys. It's sliced straight to my finger and my fingernail.
I cut the side of my mouth with one by accident.
Of fucking course you did.
And it went through.
It's a knife so sharp it can fucking cut through paper like it's air.
Yeah. Also, it was a dare, I think.
But I don't remember. Sliced my finger open. Went to the emergency room. Waited about 45 minutes. Told them like, hey, if you need to chop off that part of the finger, go for it. And they're like, no, we can stitch it back up. I'm like, sweet. The injection before getting the stitches hurt more than the fucking stitches.
Oh yeah, the numbing.
Yeah.
Especially when they got to do it on the area.
No, that's not even the bad part. They did it in areas where like it puffed. And it fucking hurt.
Hmm.
And I hate needles as it is, but if it's needles that hurt, I hate it even more.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about. Like, I'm fine with needles. It's just like right up until it goes in. And then like when it goes in, I'm like, I don't like that.
Okay? Are you the one that has to look at the needle go in, or do you look away?
Sometimes I'll look at it.
I have to focus on it.
It doesn't help.
I just need to read the goddamn mangas on cut up because I hate seeing the spoilers, but it's not spoilers. Fucking just tell me.
I mean, it's probably in the captions.
Yeah, it says chapter 298 spoilers for now.
No, it's okay.
I just want to read manga.
Let's see. The flash flood. That's a good one.
I was like, Krista, have you ever cut yourself so badly you needed, like, on accident that you needed to go to the hospital and get stitches or something?
Probably. Did I go to the hospital? No. I have a scar. I think I have two of the scars for them. So yeah, one time I was being fucking dumbass and I broke a hanger, like one of the like towel racks in my house, and I fucking cut my arm all the way fucking up. Like literally, there's probably like a 2-inch fucking cut, and it just wouldn't stop bleeding. I didn't go to the hospital because my mom was mad at me.
Understandable.
And my mom doesn't believe in the hospital, which is fucking ironic because my dad works for the Kaiser.
Seems very comfortable.
That's my life. And then another time I like shaved. I was using a brand new razor and apparently it was bent.
Oh, where were you shaving?
My leg.
Thank God.
And I cut straight up my chin. I'm like, why is my skin a different color? Like, I was so confused. I'm like, is it some of the like white stuff that like for the like garter that came off? And then I started bleeding. And then I felt it.
Is it like when you looked at it, you felt it?
No.
Or did you just feel the sting?
I did not notice that I was in pain until after I had started bleeding. I was like, why is my thing a different color? Then I started bleeding. Then I looked and I saw that there was skin in the razor. And then it hurt. So like a week later, when I was comfortable enough to use fucking the razor again, I ended up having to pull that strip of skin out of the razor. Because it was still there. And it was so gross and so evil. So it just had like this like patch of like my skin, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Drew, you know what I mean, right? Like when you get cut and you don't realize until you look at it.
That happens to me a lot. So here's the question.
Yeah.
What's something you don't react to?
Cutting myself.
Like something that normal people would like panic.
Cutting myself.
Have you heard any of my joints ever? Oh, my rib has popped out twice, and I didn't freak out either time. And then I almost fell out on the freeway 4 separate times on one single drive, and that didn't freak me out.
Yeah, mine is pretty funny. I don't react to fire.
Lucky I'm laying down, Krista.
Like we put foil on my stove to like help keep it clean.
Dude,
that's caught on fire so many times.
We do that too.
Yeah, and like it's caught on fire multiple times, and I just stare at it. I'm like, that's on fire. I should probably do something, and then don't do anything for like 2 minutes. I'm like, and then blow on it, and it just goes away, and I just carry on with my merry way.
Bro, literally when I sliced my finger off, I had no reaction to it. I literally sliced myself, and I thought it was just a tiny cut. I'm like, motherfucker, now I gotta stop. I ripped the fucking paper. My boss is gonna be mad at me. Now we need to get, I got a little piece of paper, like the like shop towel paper, because like it's not that big. Covered it. It was immediately soaked in blood, and then I looked at it. I'm like, oh, it's a lot bigger. Okay, got a big thing of.
All right, Drew, what about you? What don't you react to when you see it?
What?
Some reaction.
Yeah, I told you. My rib has literally Well, no. There was one time where it was raining and it was cold.
Well, let's say like when you're with people.
When I'm with people, yeah, I've never reacted when my ribs popped out. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
sometimes you're like, ow.
No, that's not my rib popping out. Like my ribs, like straight up popped out, and you could feel it that it was in the wrong place. One time it was sticking out, the other time it was sticking in, and I was just like, this is more than normal. And this is the first time I did it. I'm like, something's wrong. Something's like really wrong. And I was with Autumn. And then I put my hands on my sides, and I realized there was something wrong with one of my sides, sides. And my rib was literally indented and touching my lung, and that's why I couldn't breathe.
Ow.
Yeah. And I was like, I think my rib just popped out of place. And then I put her hand on my side. It's like, yeah, doesn't my rib feel weird? And she started losing her absolute shit. She's like, Krista, oh my god, what the fuck, Krista? What, you need to go to the fucking hospital, oh my god. And she started losing her fucking shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? You're getting fucking cool.
Drew?
And then I called my sister, and then I don't remember how it got back into place. It
just did.
No, something happened, but like I don't really remember.
Dude, what the fuck are you making?
So yeah, I mean, I guess that one is because my body's so fucked up, like I don't know, they're so fucked up, and I do everything like I play with the vertebrae on my spine that pops out.
Oh, my toys.
Yeah, like my fucking rubber band.
But my toys.
Yeah. Okay. What about what's a permanent side effect of an injury you've had?
I can not feel a portion of my left index finger whatsoever because of the cut. Like no pain, no heat, no cold.
Oh, that makes
no
sense.
touch.
You probably like severed some
most
type of
fucking
nerve.
definitely.
Probably.
It was I used an X-Acto knife.
Yeah, thing cuts like
One of my legs
makes everything into butter.
no longer bends as much as it used to after I fucked up my hamstring.
Ow.
The first time, anyway.
Yeah.
But the first time was because I stretched it too much and it fucked up, and I can't even come close to doing anything like that
ever again.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my hamstring side effect is 2. There's anytime I get a cramp in my leg, I cannot walk.
I got a cramp in the pool once.
Just
Drew, you were with me when I got the cramp in the pool. Yeah, luckily I used my arms to swim around a lot, so it wasn't that big of a problem. Because I could swim to the fucking wall.
But you probably still got out of the water.
I just held onto the wall until the cramp went away.
Yeah. Also, with the hamstring cramp leg thing, it literally feels like I tore it again.
Bad.
True.
What'd you just draw?
And then my
Rip.
And then my knee will randomly go into a weird pain, and then if I get it to crack, it goes away.
Oh, yeah,
it hurts, but it feels really good.
Knee pop, right?
Like it.
That's my
It's cracked at least twice during this podcast.
Luckily, my legs are stretched so they don't lock and they don't like want to pop. No, you want to know what I hate the most?
When you're like, oh god,
oh. Okay, you just nut.
That was the final pop. No, that was the final pop. Son of a bitch.
No, you want to know what sucks the most?
Got it. Hang on, I need a minute.
When you're
Hang on.
sitting down for.
Is this good, Paul?
He was knee pop for the final time, and it was one of the paper ones.
Oh, that hurt.
I didn't even hear it. I felt it. Oh, that feels good.
I feel that.
Being able to stretch. Hey.
So no, Val. You want to know what hurts more than that? It's when you're sitting on a chair or something, and you try to get up, and your knees are in that stiff position where like if you get up, they're gonna pop, and you know it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, dude, that happens to me all the time when I wake up. Every time I get up,
No,
I just
like
hear
no,
two
it's one of those.
loud pops
No,
after I
no,
wake up. I'm
it's
like,
one of those like you're up and you try to move your legs, but you know if you move any farther than like a certain knee ratio, the minute you do that, they're gonna pop and it's gonna hurt. Those.
yeah. Every time I hate it when I have to crack when I feel a crack in my knee when I can feel it. When it's there and I can't, I'm like twisting my
Oh,
leg, I'm kicking my leg, and then out of
oh.
nowhere, it just like
And then you're like,
it
oh,
pops
thank
randomly
God.
later. Oh, dude, the knee cracking my knee just now. Oh my God, that felt relieving. I felt that all
I
day.
feel that.
I've been
I feel
waiting
that.
all fucking day. That hurt though. That hurt a lot more than it usually did. That didn't feel right, kind of.
Fucking yeah, no.
Oh
I
yeah.
noticed when me and Drew, either one of us are on the podcast is interesting. When both of us are gone, you guys are fucked.
Well, the problem is because we schedule things around you.
Yeah,
Schedule
because
a
I always
topic.
change it.
Yo, the euphoria
I
I feel
love
right
that
now in my
hentai.
leg is ecstatic right now. It feels so good.
I love that hentai. It's such a good hentai.
Shut up.
The hentai
Speaking
or the
of
feeling?
euphoria, no, the feeling. You ever get that feeling when you pee? The
No,
euphoric
I get
feeling
no. That's me when
Yeah.
of
that's me when
just
I take a
relief.
nice shit. And no, I mean like
No, okay,
when
that
it
works
doesn't
too.
touch the
I feel
sides of the
that.
bowl and it's just like it's one clean log.
Yeah. No, but from like that, there's just that occasional euphoric pee, and you're just like,
Or
oh
when
my
you
God,
wash your sheets and then
release.
you have a wank in them.
Mhm.
Best fucking feeling
Oh yeah.
because it's fresh. They smell nice, and then hmm,
You
depends.
ruin them.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
It's just my leg.
What's I love how when my knee cracked, you guys are like, "You okay? What happened?" I'm like,
Dude,
"Yeah, I'm
I'm
fine."
laying on Crystal's lap right now, dude. I feel so fucking comfortable.
Oh, you're lucky. But I do have a significant kind of other
I
for that, so
don't.
you know. You have Krista
Yeah,
though.
but like
I guess that
just a
counts.
lap pillow. Like I want a significant other because like they'll play with my hair, especially when they
No,
have
that
like
is true.
when they have semi-long
Fall right
nails and they
asleep.
scratch your head in that certain area.
Oh, you guys want to hear the most cutest
Go
Sure.
overload thing ever? So, me
person.
and yes, I'll call her G just so I don't have to say the person anymore. I wasn't feeling the best yesterday, especially after therapy, and especially having it really early too. And we're on a weird wavelength to where we know when the other one like we just get this weird urge to like call, and I just get a random text and she's like, all it says is come over, and I tell my mom and my sister I'm out. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning, and we stayed up watching all the
Oh,
Toy
that's
Story
cute.
movies. And I cried during 2, 3, and 4.
Same, man.
I didn't cry through any of the Toy Stories. They're not that depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Toy Story 3 is like pretty fucking heartstrings. I haven't seen 4.
I don't know.
hmm There's a part in 4 that always
I
gets me,
love that.
and it got
Fuck
me. I'm
you,
just like
same.
Hi, I'm trash.
I was trying so hard not to. Yeah, we also watched some of the greatest Disney movies ever,
Dude,
especially
Hunchback of
Hunchback.
Notre
I
Dame.
showed her that. The best, most
Oh yeah, I
darkest
know.
Disney
Bambi
movie
is pretty
ever.
fucking dark. I
Yeah,
mean, his
but
mom.
Bambi kind of hides though. Yeah, but it
But you fucking
doesn't
know she's
directly
dead.
show her dying. It just shows the
And it's like near the
fair enough,
beginning
I'll
of the
give you that.
fucking movie.
Oh, great! Now I got Hellfire stuck in my head. Hellfire, Dark
Fuck
Fire.
yeah.
Have you ever heard the heavy metal version of that?
Literally.
It's lit. I get lit on that. Yeah, and then the cuteness overload is that I've had fallen asleep while she, had her hands in my hair, and I was like, oh my god, I don't like feelings.
I feel that.
Go away. I don't like when I feel genuine happiness anymore. 'Cause
Why?
Me too.
It feels foreign.
I
It
completely
feels
understand
foreign. I
what you
don't
mean,
like
Val,
it.
because I'm in the same boat.
I know it's been so long. Also, I don't like the feeling of being peaceful anymore because since I operate on a really high level of chaos,
Understandable.
I don't like when I'm peaceful anymore. I'm just like, I start to think to create chaos just
Sounds
to
like
have it.
fucking Tyler. Create chaos just to have it.
Yeah. If we got more to talk about, we can do a part 2 if you guys want to. I like doing part 2.
Do we? You guys have any other subjects you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I don't know.
Drew? I really got nothing. Val?
We can save tag for next
Because I
week.
feel like that's just the stories are okay. They're funny, but like they're at the same time. Because they're very short stories.
Well, the reason why tag is funny because the fact that we got the entire most of the 8th grade in
What,
on it.
Zombie Club?
No, tag. Just regular tag.
And how
like we got more than half the 8th graders just tagging random people because no one knew who the fuck was in the game.
I know. That's what makes it brilliant, though.
me and Jesse like collectively in our minds were like, are we about to play
Like
tag?
literally, every time you went into a class, you were terrified of being tagged.
Nowhere we're safe. And
Oh, yeah.
you couldn't pee. Someone get you in the back of the neck, run away, say tag.
Yeah, it's just like a recording.
I mean, this has been
All
a
right,
fun
well, if that's
podcast.
everything,
Yeah,
then
it's been really
I think
fun.
it's a good place to.
Nah,
We didn't get
we're all
heartfelt
too high.
for once. That's been happening a lot. Drew needs his heart-to-heart moment, though. We've all had one. And
We'll
he's been
get there.
There's a
excluded of
reason
everyone.
for it. All right. Well,
Yeah, I know.
this has been Jesse.
And others.
Bye.
This